good afternoon to you all. We're here at the Sydney Cricket Ground. You join us for this T10 between Australia and India. My name is Adam Gilchrist, and back again with me today is Michael Atherton, Mel Jones, and the one and only Ali Mitchell.
Thanks for the fabulous introduction. We're just about ready to get underway.
Thanks, Ali. It looks like the captains are ready for the toss. Let's go pitch side.
The decision is really putting a lot of trust in your bowlers doing a clinical job early on. The expectation is that the pitch will have some movement as the day progresses, but will too many runs be scored before that?
Solid shot. That's going for 4.
You can't hit the ball much better than that. Timed it to perfection.
That last ball isn't something you want to repeat of. You don't want to be giving away easy runs.
A lovely delivery. Got it in short and surprised them. They'll be happy only one of those is allowed.
Edged. Australia with a strong appeal. That should be given. Oh, wow. Brilliant reactions, and what a catch.
The trudge back to the pavilion. A disappointing display in the end for someone with such batting skills. This one goes down as a fail.
Too good. That is huge.
Well, enough leverage there to get a good swing of the arms under it to get it over the rope.
This delivery just needs to be pitched up on a length. Too short, and you're going to get punished on this pitch. Brilliant. That'll take some catching.
Well, that's a waste of a delivery. Absolutely no trouble getting onto it and dispatching it for 6.
Cummins shouldn't be too worried about that last ball. They've got them playing their shots. Just need to tighten their areas now. That's got a flight number attached to it. That ball has gone a long, long way.
Just missed the line. Not the worst delivery, but that was dispatched with interest. Everyone just watched that in awe.
Smashed all over the park. I wonder if the captain will stick with them.
End of the first and an exceptional start. Some big shots early on. Can build some momentum easily off that over. Well, that one's for the textbook. Stands tall on top of the bounce and a lovely flick of the wrist at the end.
Jaiswal has gotten the big shot away this over. Now they can focus on playing the next ball on its merits. Too far down leg and helped on its way. It's high and gone. It's a maximum.
Too much width, really. They're only asking for that to be hammered into the stands, and that is exactly what's happened.
Can't afford to go too full again. It does help to switch up your deliveries just to keep them guessing. Really wound up for that. Ball seemed to come onto the bat quicker than he thought. Wow, that's missed the lot. Got forward, and that's racing to the boundary. No point running.
Yeah, too wide. It was there to be hit, and it was really given the treatment.
Getting nicely settled at the crease now. Would have to be very happy with that last shot. Beats the outside edge. Good bowling there. 16 runs added there. India are 38 for 1.
Another massive over of power hitting. Run rate did dip a bit though, although I don't think they'll complain much about this start.
Jaiswal over pitches and pays the price. Great shot by the batter. That could be 4.
What a lovely shot. Really good timing. Race to the boundary.
I'd like to see them just aim for the top of off now. As a bowler, you've got to make them play on your terms. Oh, great shot. On the up. Didn't try to hit it too hard. It's gone through the air, but 4 more.
You can't fault the bowling. Sometimes your opponent is just too good. That is a beautiful front foot shot. No point in chasing that one.
Crunched over the onside. Oh, the batter holds the pose as the ball sails. I reckon 12 deep into the crowd for a maximum.
Just a little bit of room and the power was immense. It's flown over the boundary.
The last one helped the scoring rate, making their intentions for this innings. Oh, Jaiswal went long, high and hard. That is huge. 2 in a row. Yeah, it can be very disheartening seeing good deliveries smacked around. Sometimes, though, you just got to accept it and move on. Nearly gets the edge. Cummins with a great delivery there. Perfect, right out of the middle and bludgeons that one to the boundary.
This is a masterclass of batting. Reads the length, gets forward, dispatches it to the boundary.
Good contest here at the moment. 4 off the last ball. It'll be interesting to see how the bowler can respond. Finds the fielder with that shot. Playing all their shots in that over, a very expensive over. Hazelwood from the Paddington end. Huge. That has flown.
Helped on its way, really. Pivoted onto the back foot and lofted it all the way. Can he come back with a dot ball?
Smacks that away through the gap.
Well, that was a very solid shot. Read the length early to get onto the front foot, and that raced away for 4. Well, you sometimes just have to stop and admire batting like that. Gets onto the front foot early, well-timed, and 4 runs.
Nice shot, just a flick off the pads.
Threaded it through brilliantly, all timing on that shot.
Don't always mind getting hit for runs. What's important is just focus on getting the next delivery right. Winds up but misses. Looks like they went a bit too early on that shot.
Can he get the 50?
Punch down the ground, mid-off and mid-on in pursuit.
It just looks so easy. Gets onto the front foot and eases through the ball. They can just stand and admire that shot. A good innings, that's 50. A simple raise of the bats. Thumbs up to their batting partner and they're ready to go again.
Great shot.
Well, what a lovely shot. It flew to the boundary. That's clearly not the type of delivery to be bowling here. You just can't hit it any better than that. Beautiful shot. No chance at all for the fielders.
It's in the air and safe. Should get some runs from that.
It's a good delivery, but it doesn't matter when you play it like that. 4 runs.
End of the over. Massive. 27 off it. India are 91 for 1. Abbott coming on. Obviously hoping the pace will cause some trouble. Oh, now then, that's high in the air. Batters should get a few here.
The runs are starting to come now. Really good shot for 6. This innings is starting to build.
Cummins, I don't think, will be too happy with their bowler at the moment. That's a great shot, full of class. Square drive for a maximum.
Well, that's what you pay your entrance money for. It's flown into the crowd. A brilliant shot off the front foot. No need to move.
Don't need to do anything special. Line and length is the key here.
And that brings up the 100-run partnership for these two.
Nice shot, straight back to the bowler. No run.
That is a masterclass of batting. Reads the length, gets forward, dispatches it to the boundary.
I didn't feel there was too much wrong with that last delivery. They just need to keep the ball in the right areas and the rewards will come.
That races away to the boundary. A beautiful shot off the front foot. Just textbook stuff.
Tried something a bit different last delivery and the captain shouldn't mind that too much. If they get it right, he just might get that wicket. No. Terrible shot. End of the over, and what a beauty it was. Say what you want about the bowling, but you still have to hit them. Majestic batting.
Strike rate was excellent. Now they can really get stuck into rotating the strike and setting up a massive score. Just a little bit of room given and the power was immense. That's flown over the boundary.
Always difficult to focus after what happened last ball, but you just got to stay positive and believe the wicket's going to come. Edged. The bowler looks really confident. Oh, wow. Brilliant reactions, and what a catch.
They've looked threatening but can't go on with the job. They'll be annoyed with themselves having gotten out after a start.
Always nice to come into bat after the openers have had a good partnership. Gives you time to settle and gradually build. Misses everything. Time to keep the pressure on now. Great ball, that last one, to find the edge. It's just a case of finding the same spot. Oh, my. That's just flown off the middle.
Caressed that nicely through the gap to the boundary.
Boundary last ball. What's to come this delivery, I wonder? That is quite extraordinary. Coley, don't do it to them like that. What a shot.
Hit that one on the up. A fabulous drive for 6.
Boundaries are flowing. You need to find a dot ball or two just to slow things down again. Gets that away. That's the over. India are 132 for 2.
Ers on the side of bowling slightly fuller, and they've been put away.
Marsh, the right-arm medium bowler, is coming into the attack from the Randwick end. Beats the bat. Jeez, how has that missed the stumps? Peach of a delivery. Now the batter's made a bit of a meal of that delivery. Lovely cover drive, but straight to the extra cover fielder. Out! Good catch. Tried to go aerial, but straight to extra cover.
At long last, they have the wicket. Could so easily have been a game-changing innings, but all the same, it's been fabulous to watch.
A lot of pressure coming to the crease. Not had the best of weeks leading up to this game, so I want to show everyone their strength. That silenced the local fans. Another wicket.
was that a lazy shot or a good piece of bowling? And the field was set and they fell for it. Out for a duck.
First, I'd focus on just trying to survive this ball, deny the hat-trick, and then worry about getting runs. Oh, great shot on the up. Didn't try to hit it too hard. It's gone through the air, but 4 more.
You can't fault the bowling. Sometimes your opponent is just too good. Wonderful front foot shot, and there was no point chasing that.
Just need to keep it simple. Line and length, around about off stump. That'll force a mistake. And gone. That's a fantastic catch. And out. Oh, how did he get to that one?
Starting to get interesting now. That's the 5th wicket, and a very frustrated person is heading back to the pavilion.
With the fall of that wicket, the new batter comes charging out to the crease. They're quick to take guard and face up. Zampa from the Paddington end. Crash! Beautiful bowling.
An innings that promised much and really, in the end, delivered very little. Pretty disappointing all round.
It's a long way to walk out there just to turn around and walk straight back. They'll just want to get this first run behind them and then push on. Someone different now to bowl at. Brings a different set of problems. I feel it's just a matter of pitching the ball up and getting them onto the front foot. 2 straight and punch through the leg side, mid-wicket in hot pursuit.
Found the middle of the bat, great timing, lovely front foot shots that's raced to the boundary. How will he reply?
Nice shot, but straight back to the bowler. No run. Oh, my word. Fast reflexes and grabs it. Stunning catch. Didn't time it at all and mid-on with an easy catch.
Well, this is a fantastic wicket. Kept the runs down, really didn't get settled and looked to be in trouble for most of the knock.
Not the ideal way of handling that ball. The end of a very tidy over. Batting doesn't seem to be that easy out there at the moment. Good pressure being exerted.
They've stayed in that super aggressive mindset. At this rate, their total could be unreachable.
Shot. Finds the gap with that one.
You don't chase those down. Brilliantly timed off the back foot, and that's race to the boundary.
Do they go full? Do they go short? A lot to ponder this delivery after the boundary.
That was a tremendous delivery. It fizzed through to the keeper. No more short balls this over.
Brilliant. That'll take some catching.
This was the slower ball, and it didn't fool anyone. Got the timing just right. Beautiful shot. That races away to the boundary. A beautiful shot off the front foot. Just textbook stuff.
Couldn't get it through the field. Playing all their shots in that over, a very expensive over. Green into the attack now from the Paddington end.
Bowler into the attack.
That's gone for 6. That is a huge one. Ashwin, it's plenty from these bowlers.
Well, the shorter ball doesn't work here. Rode the bounce well and eased it over the top for 6 runs.
That last ball isn't something you want to repeat of. You don't want to be giving away easy runs. Oh, gone again. That's even bigger than the first maximum. I think it might have gone into the wind as well.
Hit that so hard. Pressed forward, got the body shape right and launched it. One for the textbook.
Having been hit for consecutive boundaries, really interested to see how they can bounce back with the next ball.
That was a tremendous delivery. Fizzed through to the keeper. No more short balls this over.
Pinged off the bat.
That was a boundary the moment the ball left the bat. Can't time that any better. Perfection. Well, he can't fault that shot. Nicely played, and it was 4 runs all the way.
Lovely cover drive, but straight to the extra cover fielder.
That showed great skill. Lovely timing. The boundary was the only place that ball was heading.
This delivery just needs to be pitched up on a length. Too short, and you're going to get punished on this pitch. Oh, now then, that's high in the air. Batters should get a few here.
Well, that was just textbook. Finds the space and power to lift that ball over the top, and it just keeps going. Just missed the line. Not the worst delivery, but that was dispatched with interest. Everyone just watched that in awe.
Straight drive, mid-off will cut that one off. And that's the end of the innings. Australia have been set a target of 190 runs. This is a massive total to chase. You have to stay positive, but the openers are going to have to get at it straight away. There can't be any settling in.
Here we go. Coming in for the first ball.
Yeah, big opportunity. They've worked really hard in recent weeks. They should have the confidence to build an innings and get a big score on the board. Glanced away nicely, but fine short, fine leg. Massive outside edge. Let's just see if they can get that ball up into the slot as before. It's so crucial. You've got to follow up that last delivery and keep the batter under pressure.
A few moves made in the field.
Huge edge. Six runs added there. Australia are 6 for none. The right arm pace bowler is coming into the attack from the Paddington end.
A bit of a change-up in the field now.
Siraj from the Paddington end. Goes over the top with that shot. Edged it. No one there. Could be 4. Just got to follow up that last delivery. Found the edge, but no reward, but putting pressure on the batter.
How will the bowler respond?
Nicely fielded out deep on the boundary. Good pick up, big chance.
The captain making some adjustments to the field here.
Nearly gets the edge. Siraj with a great delivery there. Lovely cover drive, but straight to the extra cover fielder. 9 runs added in that over. Australia are 15 for none.
An excellent over by the batter, but the bowlers just reined them in a tad.
The right armour is coming into the attack from the Randwick end.
For India.
Great shot through the gap.
What a great shot that was. Onto the front foot really quickly. No stopping that one.
Over the infield with a cracking shot. That's great fielding. That ball was flying. Perfectly timed. Can't get that outside the ring field. 8 runs added in that over. Australia are 23 for none. Head over the ball. Great shot. That's racing away.
It just looks so easy. Gets onto the front foot and eases through the ball. They can just stand and admire that shot. Some adjustments to the field.
Straight to the fielder. Marsh muscles that away. It's flat and hard and 4 more.
You just can't hit it any better than that. Beautiful shot. No chance at all for the fielders.
Yeah, it can be very disheartening seeing good deliveries smacked around. Sometimes, though, you just got to accept it and move on. Massive outside edge. Massive appeal. Might have just been missing, though. That's gone all the way and over for 6. Warner, classy square drive.
Well, enough leverage there to get a good swing of the arms under it to get it over the rope. The captain's going to change things around in the field.
That's huge. That's a biggie. It is out of here. Absolutely smoked off the bat.
That's just a brilliantly aggressive shot. Gets onto the front foot and it's flown over the boundary.
Rohit, I don't think, will be too happy with their bowler at the moment. Timed through the vacant point position, racing to the boundary.
Well, didn't time that at all, but managed to get it away to the boundary.
Getting nicely settled at the crease now. Would have to be very happy with that last shot. Edge, but it drops safely.
Those runs bring up the 50 partnership between them.
Time to keep the pressure on now. Great ball, that last one, to find the edge. It's just a case of finding the same spot. Brilliant diving stop. Really playing all their shots that over. Very expensive. Ashwin, the spinner, coming into the attack. That is huge, enormous, massive, gigantic. Take your pick.
That's just a textbook 6. Timed well, under the ball, and it flew to the boundary. Awesome power.
Oh, man, that's an incredible shot. Square drive and holds the pose as it goes all the way for a maximum.
That ball has been hit. It has flown into the crowd. To get that much power coming forward on the front foot is ridiculous. That was a brilliant boundary. Really well timed and now starting to get the runs ticking over.
The last one helped the scoring rate, making their intentions for this innings. Straight drive, mid-off will cut that one off. Doesn't beat the infield. Well, that was a struggle, getting smacked all over the park. Jadeja, the left-arm orthodox bowler, is coming into the attack from the Randwick end. Oh, that's beautifully struck, right out of the guts end all the way.
Too much width, really. They're only asking for that to be hammered into the stands, and that is exactly what's happened. Can he come back with a dot ball?
Finds the edge. Time to follow up after such a great delivery. Pitch it on a length is obviously the way to go. Huge edge. Caught. That's a ridiculous catch. Oh, wow. Brilliant reactions, and what a catch.
Well, the end of a productive innings. It didn't quite ignite into fireworks as we would have hoped, but still solid work.
Coming into bat for Australia.
Perfectly timed.
There was a gap there and pulled away with conviction to the boundary.
Jadeja shouldn't be too worried about that last ball. They've got them playing their shots. Just need to tighten their areas now. And 13 runs added there. Australia are 80 for 1.
With the field spread out, the batters have done really well finding boundaries and running, but the required rate still climbed. If they can stay the course for the next few overs, they could launch and really attack this total.
Ticking the scoreboard over really nicely at the moment. Lovely shot off the front foot. Deep extra cover has some work to do.
You can't fault the bowling. Sometimes your opponent is just too good. Wonderful front foot shot, and there was no point chasing that.
Beautiful timing there off the front foot. It's racing away. The fielder out in the deep has some serious work to cut it off.
Threaded it through brilliantly. All timing on that shot.
Don't always mind getting hit for runs. What's important, just focus on getting the next delivery right. Beats the field with a great shot.
Well, these are the sorts of shots you just stand and admire. Gets onto the back foot and rolls the wrists to keep control and find the boundary.
Perfectly timed. Over. Australia are 95 for 1.
Well, they've kept up their pace since the power play, but they still need more. Not sure how much they've got left to give.
Jadeja from the Randwick end. What a shot. Lovely on drive, and there's little chance of anyone catching that.
Starting to hit their stride. A fabulous piece of timing, and they're into the 20s.
I didn't feel there was too much wrong with that last delivery. They just need to keep the ball in the right areas, and the rewards will come. Oh, that's a great shot early on, wide of cover, and that'll give him a bit of confidence early on. May pull up short of the boundary, though.
That is a masterclass of batting. Reads the length, gets forward, and dispatches it to the boundary.
over the infield with a cracking shot. Smacks that away through the gap.
Avoided the fielders, one bounce and four. Fantastic shots. How will he reply?
Oh, he loves them there. That'll be four. Pulled away nicely.
Well, what a lovely shot. It flew to the boundary. That's clearly not the type of delivery to be bowling here.
Goes for it. It's high in the air. Fielder coming around, but it looks like it'll carry.
Errs on the side of bowling slightly fuller, and they've been put away.
That's the end of the over. Just magical batting. Nothing the bowler can do other than watch the ball go all over the ground. The right armour is coming on to bowl from the Paddington end. Lovely shot. Got back quickly and finds the gap.
Picks up four, a lovely shot. A pretty good ball too. They're seeing it well out there at the moment.
Edge, but it drops safely.
They really need a boundary, this ball.
Oh, nicely done. That's gone fine. May well be four.
That was a boundary the moment the ball left the bat. Can't time that any better. Perfection. Might look to go big again here.
That's four all the way. Beautiful shot.
Got onto that so early. The cut shot in front of square teased the field all the way to the boundary. A good innings, that's 50. A simple raise of the bats. Thumbs up to their batting partner and they're ready to go again.
Clever shot. Moved across the line of the ball and just clipped it away. Finally, won't stop that.
Well, you sometimes just have to stop and admire batting like that. Gets onto the front foot early, well timed, and 4 runs.
Onto that early, that could be 4.
Showed good composure to wait on that slower ball and find room to get the 4 runs. Just a fantastic shot. That's a great win. It really did feel that the first innings display had put enough runs on the board and they've been able to defend it. Great bowling.
Well, there was only one team really in it today. An exceptional display that saw a very easy win. That's all from us in the commentary box. Hope to see you again very soon.